Hello, everybody. Can you hear me okay? I hope so. Every time I set this up, I'm like, shit, did I mess it up? Did I ruin the stream again? We'll hope it works. Anyway, we've got a lot of messages. We should probably run through those. Hi, everybody. Thanks for stopping by, first of all. Great to see you all. Hope you're having a nice, relaxing, and restful Saturday. Unless you are from England, in which case I'm very sorry about what just happened. I had a lot of very sad-sounding neighbors. And by sad-sounding, they were making no noise, which is basically the same thing. Anyway, let's see who's in the chat. We got Bando Bandito. Thank you very much for the happy birthday. Much appreciated. Moomin Graffiti. Thank you so much for the happy birthday. Great to see you. Mem, happy late birthday. Yes, thank you. just to clarify, my birthday was this day last week, not today. I had some unfortunate setbacks. I was meant to do this stream last week, and it just some things just did not go very well for me, which I'll get to in a moment or two. But safe to say, it's not been a great birthday experience so far. Ever since I've turned my new age of 32, as the Irish would say, 32. It's been mostly agony for a few other reasons. Jara Tobin, hey Sean, happy birthday. Thank you so much for stopping by. Happy birthday from Simple Mon Hadapi. Simple Simon Hadapi. Oh, there we go. Acidonia, Oleg Fair, Card Captor Karen, Evan Murphy, Trillix, for the love of the game. Thank you all so much for stopping by. Silent Assassin 44, thank you so much. Jeremy Farbman, Mike McGraw Byrne, what an Irish name, happy to see you. PMC, Evan Murphy, thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, great to see you all. It's been a little while. You might have watched the last channel update video that I had, which, I don't know, was a little bit about me going on a break and things like that, which is still all going to plan, but I've had a few interruptions that might interrupt my break a little bit. So we'll see how that goes. I had some background jazz. That's a bit loud. There, Christmas background jazz. I'm one of those people who can't like sit in a room where it's silent. I have to have some sort of music on or some sort of TV on, just to rest my soul, just to keep me cozy and relaxed. Oh, by the way, my cat stopped by. Every time I've streamed, my cats have never popped up to say hello, even though they like to hang out beside me a lot of the time. But we have one of my cats today. Let me move the camera. We'll see if we can get her in on shot. This is Honey. Honey sits beside me in her little bed. Yeah, she's very cute. So she'll be my little guest this evening. So we can get a hello Honey in the chat. That'd be great. It's a big day for her to show up, so this is a special moment. Holy shit. What the fuck? Holy shit, that's wow. Okay. For the love of the game, a little speechless. That's insane, man. Thank you so much. Holy moly. Whew. Yeah. Man, I'm gonna spend so much of that on crisps. I'm not really, just a small portion of it on crisps, but seriously, thank you so much. That's incredible. And Carter Dotson as well. I don't know if the thing popped up for you too, but I have one here from you as well. Thank you so much for the super chat, my man. Happy Spirit Journey Formation Anniversary. Amazing. I'm gonna call my birthday that all the time from now on. That's insane. But hey everybody, thank you so much for stopping by on my oh, there we go. There's the thing popping up. I don't know how it works. I just have the thing where the cats come up and there you go. I hope that looks nice. Silent Assassin 44, thank you for stopping by. Zephyrmo, thank you for stopping by. Harry Bagman 2001, what a great name. And Dan the S11, thank you so much. It's great to see you all. So what we're going to do today is we're going to play some demo discs. I didn't really know if you were going to play through a video game. I didn't really know how much time I'd have to go through things. I didn't really know what the vibe would be. And look, when in doubt, play some PS1 demo discs, you know? I've got a random selection to play through. And we're going to get to those in a moment. And we're just going to play each and every one of them. We're going to admire the menus. We're going to admire the music. We're going to watch some weird promo videos that are included within them. That should be good. Yo, let's see. Kaiser Rhino, thank you so much for stopping by. TS, our favorite Irish PS1 gaming enthusiast. Thank you very, very much. Sweaty Couch, great to see you, buddy. And all other fellow December babies. A lot of people seem to have December birthdays. There is a lot of people on the planet though, so I'm not surprised. Chris, I've always wanted to know this, but is Seanson your real name? Sean is my real name. It's not Seanson, but it is Sean. And that's about as much as I'm willing to give away on the internet. But that's close enough. Technically, it's meant to be Sean with a fada, like a little accent over the A. Because if you spell S-E-A-N in Irish, that's actually our word for old. So technically, I'm Old Oldson. Which is, you know, how it goes. Hilltop, yo, thank you so much for stopping by. The legendary Hilltop, everybody. You may know them from such things as the various important translations that we seem to keep getting all the time. So, marking out for Hilltop here. Great team of people. Marcus Colbert, happy birthday. I found your channel through the Namco vid and binged every video. Got me to appreciate the PS1 a lot more and got me to pick up games like Vanark and Juggernaut. Ooh, Juggernaut's an interesting one. I wanted to highlight that on the channel for some time. But yeah, thank you so much. Bloody Wolf, Trillex, thank you so much. And yeah, seriously, big thank you once again to for the love of the game and Carter Dotson for the super chats. Very, very sweet of you. Really, really appreciate it. But anyway, we're going to start off with basically an explanation for what happened last week. I was meant to do a stream basically last week. So for those who don't know, my birthday is actually on the 3rd of December. 3rd of December. Which I was meant to do that evening. But throughout my actual birthday, I just had a shower. I meant to go out for dinner with my fiance for like a nice little birthday snackaroo. And then after I got out of the shower to do that, I bent down to pick up a sock and just completely threw out my back in a very, very, very bad way, to the extent where I basically had to lie down in bed and was pretty much bedridden for about 2 days, which was very bad. Yeah, very, very disappointing. So we missed out on the dinner, we missed out on the stream, missed out on most of the birthday experience, which was not great. And I was only able to actually get up and start sitting down in a chair properly on Monday, which I was very happy to get back to doing because I had a nice little video that I wanted to get working on for the Christmas period, as you do, which is always good to have going. Evan Murphy, my man, thank you so much. Oh, don't worry, listen, I'll spend that on a pint. I really appreciate that. And yeah, basically I wanted to get back to working on videos and stuff, and then on the Monday I sat down to continue the Christmas video that I was working on, and my hard drive, turns out, has completely crapped out on me. The one that has all of my Seanson work on it, which is any previous projects, any ongoing projects, all of my music, all of my ROMs, all of my everything basically. So there's a good, I'd say, 40 hours put into the Christmas video I had going. That's all gone. that's all been deleted. So it's been a pretty deflating couple of days, really. All things considered. The lesson here is that you should back up your work all the time, not just every now and again, all the time. In my case, I hadn't backed it up once. I kept saying to myself, I need to get a hard drive and back that up soon. And I've been saying that for about 6 months. So yeah, I've no one to blame but myself. Once again, Evan, thank you very much. I don't know why the widget thing is delayed, or at least it's delayed for me. I'm not too sure. But at least it's popping up. That's the main thing. So yeah. But don't worry, I'm going to work on a different video. I always have an emergency backup plan in case this sort of stuff happens. But let this be a lesson to everybody out there who values their work and creative output. Save your work. There's a chance that I might be able to recover all of it through a hard drive professional place. The problem is the power won't even go to it. So I have to actually send it off. I can't use any sort of recovery software. So that's going to be mildly pricey, but I think it'll be worth it if I can get some of the stuff back up, you know. But we're not going to let it get me down. We're not going to let it get me down. We're going to play some demos instead. I've got a great backup video I'm working on that might be great, might not be great, but it'll probably be really stupid. And yeah, I'm not going to let it get me down. I'm going to get hyped. I'm going to get excited. I'm going to chat to all of you guys and gals and everybody in between tonight. We're going to have a good time playing some demos the way it's meant to be. And like I said, I've even got my cat here. There she is. There's little Honey. Say hi to Honey, everybody. She's being really cute. She's slow blinking for all of you to let you know she likes you all. Anyway, let's catch up on some of the comments before we get up here. Don't you love getting old? Fellow 30s here. Yeah. 30s has been mostly rough, although I turned 30 back in 2020. So I'm 32 now. So I've spent most of my 30s either through a pandemic or, you know, living on my own out here. Well, with my fiance, which isn't too bad. And my cats. I'm going to turn into a crazy cat man. That's the dream, really. All right, let's see. Odd Limerence, happy belated birthday. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate that. Zephyrmo, sounds like old Olsen is accurate. Post-30s back pulls are real. Yeah, it's true. I injured my back when I was young, and it's been a recurring injury. I hadn't injured it in years, so I was feeling a little overconfident when bending to pick up a sock, I think. You know, the arrogance of youth. Please play Speed Power Gunbike and Rugrats Search for Reptar. Don't you worry, the fighter. One day I will. Almost definitely I'll be playing both of those at some point. Yeah, now you can buy a new HDD. I've already bought a new hard drive, would you believe? It's not even like I didn't even have the money to buy it. So it's all on me. But I've got a new one, so I can at least get back to work. I have to start from scratch, but hey, you know, it's the way it is sometimes. TS, no. Simple Simon Happy, recoverable. Hopefully it's recoverable. I think it might be. €10 is an expensive pint, even in the sound. It is a very expensive pint. I'm happy. Pints over here are really cheap out in Kent. You can get a Guinness for about £4 something. Or even sometimes if you're looking about £3.80, which is pretty good. And it's not even bad Guinness, it's nice Guinness. Oh, we got a lot of high honeys in the chat, which is great. Grand. Okay. I'm not used to having this many many chat things to go through, but we won't worry about it. 49 viewers. Jesus Christ, I didn't even look at the view count. I'll try not to look at that so I don't get like spooked out a bit. Renegade 8012. I'm going to be 32 this year too. My birthday is on the 18th this month. Man, that's so close to Christmas. Do you mind having your birthday so close to Christmas? My fiance, her birthday is the 1st of January and she hates it. And my wallet hates it too because I have to basically double up, you know. There's no combining a birthday and Christmas together. It's got to be spread out as it needs to be, you know. All right, let's see. Simply FPL, my man, thank you so much for stopping by. Hanrail, do you back up old videos or delete them after uploading to YouTube? I have basically the raw files of everything. Well, everything was on the hard drive just in case, which are like massively overinflated file sizes. But I could technically download them all. If you have your videos up on YouTube, you're able to download them again. They're just in mildly crapper quality, I believe. But hey, at least I can get them back, you know? That's the main thing. Let's see who else we got here. Massive Progressive. I injured my knee at Laser Quest a month ago and it's still in agony. The joys of being 34. Look, if you're ever going to injure your knee, it's got to be at Laser Quest, right? You got to go out swinging. You got to go out like a pro. I've played some pro laser tag in my time when I was younger, and people who play pro laser tag, they do not mess about. Ian Murphy, a tenner. Get yourself a birthday pint, you legend. Thank you so much, Ian. Really do appreciate that. I am gonna, you know, I am gonna do it. I'm gonna have some birthday pints. I have like a beer here, right? I have like some Asahi, but the problem is I've taken these out of the fridge and the last two that I've opened up have like exploded all over me. To continue my bad luck, I'm going to say that I'm mildly cursed, right? So hopefully I'll open that up at some point and it won't explode all over me in dramatic fashion. One can only hope, you know? My brother's birthday is Christmas. I can't imagine he likes it. Unless his name is Jesus, I don't think so. Tell your favorite Romanian called Virgil story. We're not bringing back Virgil. Virgil is the king. Fictional media bully. Is Seanson your real name? My real name is Sean. It is not Seanson. I don't know if there is any Seansons in Ireland. Honestly, Seanson sounds like... I don't know why Johnson sounds like an American surname to me. I just had to pick something. I had to pick something that was my actual name, but not my real name. So why not pick my first name twice and then add son at the end of it? So there you go. Master aggressive. True fact, I wasn't doing anything cool. I just squatted down to hide, and when I stood back, my knee went. Yeah, it's always the most mundane things. If you're gonna get like a debilitating injury, it might as well sound cool or something cool. I would just lead with the whole Laser Quest thing, and then no further explanation. I think you'd be grand. It is very carbonated. You are right. It is lovely though. I just need to leave it for about 20 minutes. I have a Pepsi. It's nowhere near as fun as a beer. See, that didn't explode. That's a high black. I've never had it. You also play PC games. If so, you should also do a series of obscure and forgotten PC games. My contribution would be... You know, the thing with PC games, right? I'm not super well versed on PC games. I'm trying to get a lot better with it. The problem with the PC game landscape is that it's... If you think, like, you know, PS1 games, there's like a black hole of obscure stuff. PC games is like the ultimate. The ultimate in everything obscure and weird and strange. But the problem with that is that there's so much tinkering that you need to do with each individual game a lot of the time to make sure that it works. And I just don't have the patience for it. But a lot of people out there do. And I'm delighted to watch them struggle with it for my entertainment, you know? Okie dokie. Are there any cryo games you've yet to torture yourself through? There's quite a few, Fictional Media Bully. I've got a few waiting in the wings to do so. But I think after playing through Ubik, I kind of have to give myself some time to kind of breathe in between it. And especially after losing all my hard drive stuff, I don't know if I want to dive back into a cryo game immediately. I thought about it. I thought about moving a cryo video up down. I was like, you know what? I don't want to ruin I don't want to ruin Christmas for me and my family. Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, Ubik was quite something. Anyway, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by once again. Really do appreciate it. That's a little pre-game chat. So I think what we should do now is we should swap over to some demo discs. Now, I've downloaded a select few. So we're going to go in between those and just pick 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. See how much time we got. See how much fun we can get out of it. Hopefully you do the Guardian of Darkness. It looks so bad. Oh, it's on there. I'll say that I now own the Guardian of Darkness physically, so... It's coming. It's coming somewhere. Let's all game. Sorry, I'm missing all these comments from people. Let's all game. From one Sean to another, happy birthday. I hate my first name. Was named after Sean Connery, so I go by Cy now. Love your content. Man, Sean Connery's such a good one to be named by. I think I'm just called Sean because that's like the default Irish name. If you're in Ireland, you just name your child Sean. I think it's the most popular Irish name. Might be wrong now. I don't know if it's fancy enough anymore. I think people like naming their kids like Fiacre or Fionn or something weird now instead, you know? Oh no, a spammy person. How do I get rid of these? This is what happens. Normally you're meant to have people to stop this. There you go. Block. Okie dokie, let's move on to a demo. So I've downloaded a selection of 5 different European demo discs. We have number 11, number 16, 29, 42, and 70. I don't know what's on them. Maybe you do. I do not. But I know there's a chance at least a few of the games are going to be good. So I don't know which one we want to start on. I'm thinking we probably go with 11. Because these early demo discs usually have some weird jank on them. Now, I did some demo streams before. If you've ever seen them on the channel. I don't know how loud this is. I'm trying not to have it too loud, but I want to make sure people can hear the beauty. We might be seeing Clone today. I don't know. I don't think these early ones are going to have Net Eurosi games on it, but I think the later ones will have. And look at this weird off-center piracy thing. Let's see. JC, happy birthday, King. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Bloody Wolf. Yeah, hopefully an AI can help find us all love. That's the dream. Oh, there we go. That's the stuff. Chris, Sean, would you ever show your physical collection sometime? Yeah, I probably will. I know a lot of people like kind of seeing game collections and stuff, and I have a pretty, like, I don't mean to brag, but I have a pretty large video game collection. I don't know, I don't necessarily get off too much on sitting down and showing people video game cases. It's just not really, not really my style. But I think once I have it all set up and it's looking nice and neat, I'll probably show it off sometime just for a fun little video. Anyway, I'm assuming all the Europeans here are at least familiar with these types of demo discs and the music and the visuals. These earlier ones really don't have a whole lot of stuff on them. We have VCD, which I think is probably going to be like the dinosaur or the manta ray or something. But for games, we have Pro Pinball, Fade to Black, and Tekken 2. A nice little selection. But these, yeah, so these early demo discs, they don't really have very much on them at all. I knew if we picked an early one, we're only going to get a couple of games. Once you start going to like the 50s onwards, you legitimately get about 20 games per demo. You're spoiled for choice. All right, let's kick it off with Fade to Black. This is the follow-up to Flashback, I believe. I didn't know Fade to Black was the follow-up to Flashback. I only remember playing it as a kid and not really liking it very much because it was very, very hard. Oh dear. So let's try that out. I'm interested to see how it holds up in my memory. Let me know if the game volume is too high or too low. Don't worry, friends, the power line will come.
The lizard was mistaken. We can escape in a cargo vessel. I'm John O'Connor. I was gonna take you with me.
What an The lizard has escaped. We can escape in a cargo vessel. I'm John O'Connor.
You better grab your gear and move out. Maintain
I love John O'Connor.
and I'll contact you at the appropriate time.
Yeah, I remember... All I recall about this game is that it's not very user-friendly, I guess you could say. But I like to think because I've played so many of these goddamn games, I should be able to pick up on it almost immediately. Hi, Honey. Honey's still cool. I wish I had a separate camera for Honey. I should have got like a Honey cam. This is a 3D game, and it is a very early 3D game. Wow, look at that dump, look at that dump truck ass. Actually, if anything, I think it's as flat as a pancake. All right, so I think X is no, X is run forward. Prisoner 6 has escaped. You know when like you start a game and they're shooting messages at you about people escaping and stuff? It's probably not going to work out in your favor. All right, let's see. Okay, you gotta press X to get into shooting mode. Oh, sorry, you gotta press square to get into shooting mode. Or when reloads. I am... Okay. Square again? Okay, square again to shoot. Right. Alright, we'll try our best. We'll try get on and see... Okay. Alrighty. So that alarm going off is probably not great. Let me see some of these messages. Yeah, so Renegade, we used to get the UK magazine in Ireland. And we did up, even when we got, there was a weird point where we actually had like an official Irish PlayStation magazine, but all the demos were the same. It was basically the same demo disc. How do I open doors? Your first mission is to reach the infirmary on level 2. Mandragore agents left a radar scrambler that would allow us to escape without being detected by the prison security system. The device is hidden inside a medkit. I'll be in touch. End of message. Alright, so we know what we need to do. We need to find a medkit. It would be great if I knew how to open doors. Where I was meant to go. Or get out of this mode. You're just gonna have to trust me that I'm pressing buttons here. Oh dear. Spectre117, my dude. Thank you so much. I am gonna spend that on crisps. You know, between all the money here, I'm gonna have a feast of crisps and pints, which is the natural Irish diet. Fried potatoes. Oh dear. Right, so clearly I'm meant to go through here, right? There was a little switch back here. You actually just walk towards the door and it will open. I guess it must be something to do with this. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay, this opens it. Oh, it's a time thing. Okay. Alright, we figured it out, everybody. We didn't make it in time. I guess maybe I need like a run-up. I hate when I play an old game, and especially on a demo disc, and I open it up and I start playing it, and it makes me look very incompetent at video games. But we made it. Yeah, okay. This is all coming back to me now. Do I need to kill this? Alright, yeah, I need to kill it. I thought it was gonna... Maybe I'll run through with it. Hello, sir? Okay, never mind. We can go this way. Yeah, it's got a nice little look to it. Like, obviously, it's not great, but I think this was... I'm gonna say 96. Am I dead? I'm not gonna lie, I hope I'm dead. Yeah, that's a death cut thing, alright. Well, I can't imagine you'd have a very nice night in with him. Doesn't seem like the best of persons. Oh, now we get still images. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm looking forward to playing this one day and having a very, very confusing time. Because all of my memories of this game are just having no idea what to do while playing it. And keep in mind, I probably had a manual and everything. I could probably read exactly what I needed to do. Never made any sense to me. But I know it'll be a crazy one to play through someday. Let's see. Fuzzy Fur, great to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. What potatoes, though? What potatoes would I buy? You know what? I've become a big fan of prawn cocktail tato. But if I had to choose like an original, it'd probably be like salt and vinegar. Maybe smoky bacon. Like, all tato are good. You don't play it. It plays you. You played yourself. Play Fade to Black and play yourself. Right, what do we guys think on Fade to Black? I know I didn't really make it look very impressive. I didn't really make it look like the best game out there. Let's play a little Tekken 2 then. I know I can kind of play Tekken 2 a little bit. Depends on what characters we have available. You knew you exited the demo without your guy dying. You still get the game over screen, I remember. Yeah. Some of these demos, they like to end themselves very, very quickly. Don't want to give you too much. But this is the thing though, like if you had a demo this back in the day, like I did, I assume almost everybody would play the demos over and over again. Hold on, wait. Don't want to interrupt the opening. Honestly, if they give you the full Tekken 2 opening on the demo disc, that would have sold so many games alone. Oh, here comes the hair. Yeah. I always pop for Nina's hair. I'll hire it up a little bit. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to speak during the Tekken, the Tekken opening. Don't want to be that guy. Are we just playing as Heihachi? Fair enough. That's cool. Oh no, it's an opening. Alrighty, arcade mode. I imagine. Ooh, you know, I'm gonna play as Jun. I'm a terrible Jun player, but I'm gonna play as Jun because John's back for Tekken 8, everybody. Which is great to see.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh. No music, though. That's a shame. Ow. Okay. It's not really great without the music. Not gonna lie. I mean, it's still good. It's still good, but it's not the same. Oh. Too many high jump kicks. Oh. There we go. That wasn't very impressive. But I mean, if you were playing, honestly, if you were playing this back when it first came out, you would have been sold on how great the graphics look, and how good the movement is. All that 50 FPS from the PAL demos. There we go. Oh. Yeah. I love fictional media bully. I love Rugrats Search for Reptar. Well, I love it as much as a grown adult could love a game about a children's TV show about babies. It's better than it probably has any right to be. But I think, I don't know, every kid when I was younger had that game. We all had it. We all had Rugrats. Anyway, I think that's the demo. It's just a single fight. That's all you need, really. I'm surprised they gave us the full opening. That would have sold me. Easy. But yeah, I'm super hyped for John coming back in Tekken. Hey, it's great to see her back. Alright, let's play a little Pro Pinball. I'll move on to one of the later demos next time. We'll get probably a much wider selection of games. I can't imagine Pro Pinball will be too exciting. But you never know. Anyway, I'll move the cat cam over a bit just so you can see some. There's Honey. She's sleeping right now. You okay, Honey? Aw. She's great. She just sits with me for moral support. Sometimes Luna comes up as well, but Honey's the pal cat. The pal cat for the pal boy. I'll tell you what, if I would invest in a cat cam if I one streamed more, or two, the cats were always going to be up here. Carry Bag Man 2001. Cat cam funding. I guess it's in the cards now. If we're being funded like that, we gotta bring the cat cam, you know. But thank you so much. Really do appreciate it. Very, very kind of you. And yes, Grandpa is the best character in the Rugrats.
Go where?
Oh. Okay. What are the buttons? Alright. Left D-pad and circle. I hope you all like pinball. I'm very, very bad at pinball. You're seeing it in action. PS1 did have a lot of pinball games. I think it had it's the only console with Kiss Pinball. I think. That's probably wrong. But it does have Kiss Pinball. Yeah, I don't know. Never really been much of a pinball guy. If ever, like, I had a chance to be where a pinball machine was, it was almost definitely in the place that had arcade games. And I probably would have played the arcade games instead. But I still like a bit of pinball from time to time. I've just never been good at the nuances of pinball, I guess. Maybe one day I'll get there. I like Pokemon Pinball a lot. That was a lot of fun. Pokemon Pinball on the Game Boy Color. Oh, dear. It's alright. The sooner I lose a pinball, the sooner we can move on to something else. Do you also have an NTSC cat? I do. She's downstairs in 60 hertz right now. Honey only runs in 50 frames per second, I'm afraid. Ooh. That sounded good. I don't even know if I'm doing poorly or well. Probably poorly. Yeah, there we go.
Game over.
And that'd be still pretty fun for a demo. Because you get, like, 3 balls, right? So you just boot it up again. Yeah, there you go. That's the whole thing. I'll turn on the VC DJ thing or whichever. All right, let's read some more comments, I suppose. There's a lot. You're gonna have to bear with me. I gotta get used to it. You're in a dive rock bar. I was playing Sonic Frontiers a few days ago, and the pinball game was... Yes. I also finished Sonic Frontiers, by the way. It's exactly what I thought it would be, a 7 out of 10 game. But the boss music's amazing. Runs out of steam a bit at the end. But I had fun with it. Play Necronomicon when you become a pinball guy. Maybe I will one day. I say I don't like pinball. I like all the cool TurboGrafx ones. Insert an audio CD. Look, there's the Signosis Owl. It knows something. I don't have an audio CD to hand, I'm afraid. So that won't work. Alright guys, that was Euro Demo 11. Not the most exciting one. Let's try Euro Demo 70. I feel like going that far into the future should get us a lot of games and maybe a couple of Net Eurosy stuff as well. Which I know some people are clamoring for. Kiss Psycho Circus was an odd game in the Dreamcast. Yeah, that's the Kiss first-person shooter. I hear it's not very good. I would have bought it if it wasn't so pricey these days to buy. Lots of mean and Weather Coast and studs. PS1 Pinball also where Digital Extremes paid the bills between Unreal and Dark Sector. And look at them now, making that other game that they make that I can't remember the name of. Warframe, that's the one. Ooh. Oh, look at this. We got a good one. Yeah. California water sports. That means different things in different places. Cool. Alrighty. This seems like a pretty good one. We don't have Rugrats Search for Reptar, but we do have Rugrats in Paris. We got... I don't know how many Power Rangers games there were on the PlayStation. I feel like there's at least more than one. Panzerfront. A tank game, I presume. Freestyle Scooter. I don't know what Fatal Fury that is. I think there's a 3D Fatal Fury. And there's a 3D Samurai Showdown. Now we'll find out. Libero Grande 2, my fave. Yeah, some of these are going to be videos. Alright. I'm going to play C12 first. C12 was almost always the headliner in demos. If I remember correctly, about 2001. Did C12 come out in 2001? I think it did. I think it was like one of the last big first-party PAL releases. And they pushed it pretty hard on all the demo discs around then. It's from the same people who made Medieval, I think. I think it's from Cambridge Studio. So they pushed that pretty hard on all the demo discs. I remember like every demo you'd buy, they'd be like, oh, I have another C12 demo. They loved it. I haven't played this game ever. Well, I've played the demos. I've never played the full thing. But I literally have not played this game in about 20 odd years at this stage, so. Sick menu music, though. Yeah, I could vibe with that. And I can't check the options. Oh, well. That's my first go-to whenever I play a game. Check the options, look at the button configurations, and then realize what every button does. That's the secret to playing every PlayStation game.
Okay, Vaughn, let's get down.
I want to open this drink, but I'm afraid it's going to explode.
We lost contact with the
I'll wait a little bit longer.
5 hours ago. Now, the recon team we dropped in has gone missing as well.
Yeah, I remember always liking this whenever I played it.
Down those recon boys
I just recall it not being, even as a child, I mean like, you know, it seems fine.
Waiting for me, sir.
Cyborgs, lots of them. And alien activity. Alien flyers are everywhere. I guess your best bet.
But I remember you have like a big sword on your arm or something.
Train network. Excuse me, sir. We're going to have to let the lieutenant down here.
Yeah, you have a weird like side blade on your arm. You go like, you have a gun and a giant sword. What more could you want?
Evening, Riley. Don't forget, I'll be providing you with any intelligence on the enemy.
Ripperoo, Jazza. I used to have C-Top from our games were stolen. Shit buzz, man.
Okay,
Was that like ages ago or like more recently? Doesn't matter when it happened, it's still bad. I love like the watermark, the C-top watermark. Yeah, check out. Yeah, look at this. Look at this sword. That's so strange. That's just like a very... What? It's like you're holding a pickaxe or something. Very weird. Okay. First person, strafey mode. Ooh. Some like RoboCop Terminator view. I like it though. I like the effect. Do I have a gun? Not on me. Select. Very rare. Rescued from a slain elite alien guard. Press X to perform a single swipe or repeatedly press X to perform a chain series of slashes. Alright, let's have a little look. Indie clone. My man. How do I answer this? Jesus. Thank you so much. I wish there was a Sooty and Sweet PS1 game. Judging by how Japanese PS1 games seem to get all these weird British exclusive things, you'd think they would have gotten a Sooty and Sweep game, right? I feel like Japan would really love Sooty and Sweep. The alien blade we provided with is extremely powerful, generating its own localized energy field. It will prove very effective against the cyborgs and, with any luck, the aliens themselves. Okie dokie. I love my little cyborg eye. So am I like half cyborg? Is that my gimmick here? Is there a lock-on button? No. There is, kinda. Alright, let's just... Alright, or one. Alright, that looked a bit awkward, but it worked okay. You can like lock on and strafe around people and circle them and stuff. There we go. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, it doesn't feel so bad. Are you still going to potentially cover all the Asylum PS1 games? I already know you're tossing the Dreadful Sabrina game, but I want to see you react to the Teletubbies and Powerpuff Girls games. Maybe when I really just want to hate myself. I like covering bad games as much as the next guy. But when I pick like video topics and stuff, I have to try give it this sort of mixture of something that I want to do, something that I think would make an interesting video, and something that would appeal to people who like watching my videos. And I'm sure that probably would, but I don't know. I need to be feeling some kind of way to do that. For the love of the game, yo, that's Jingle Cats. You are correct. It is Jingle Cats. I wanted to squeeze Jingle Cats in here whenever possible. And that was the way to do it. Please aim at the cyborg.
Find the backup generator and see if you can reroute some power from there.
It seems like I'm swapping targets a bit easier than I would like to against my will. Oh, save point. I don't really need that. But yeah, I mean, you can kind of tell this is a kind of... Oh, grab crate. Where would I even need to grab this for? In here? Over here? Yeah, I'll probably say over here. Yeah, you can tell it's like a... It's a later PlayStation game, right? I was gonna say there's no like draw distance or anything. I'm like, oh, this kind of is. It looks nice though. Where might I need to grab that crate? Oh. Can I climb things first off? I'll worry about it in a moment.
Riley, over there. That's one of the aliens' shields. It should provide you with some useful cover, but be careful. Our research data proves they can only sustain a limited number of hits.
Oh.
It's to do with their cell technology.
You have to hold down the button to make your shield come on.
It'll last you longer.
Whoa. Alrighty. Whoops. Is that like a grenade? Alright, yeah, square's grenade, I guess. Not that I have them anymore. Restore power to the train station. What am I meant to do? Oh, okay. There we go. I have to push in a little bit more. Yeah, these later demos are pretty good. Size-wise. Let's go try... We'll try kill somebody with the blade. Alright, maybe not that. Maybe not that thing. Alright, blade time, let's try it. Oh, I guess I did it. I love when stuff works out accidentally.
Nice job, Vaughn.
Humperdinck Fangboner. What a great name.
Riley,
With a name like that, I'm going to answer your
it's
question.
also there to give
The
you
name of
information
the
on your
song...
immediate
Hold on, I'll wait till she stops
Get
talking.
something under your focus point, and the database link-up will provide you with useful feedback.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, the song that plays during the Seanson video about video games is actually a song from the YouTube audio library. It's called Peaches. And I think the artist that does it is called Text Me Records. Oh, that hurts me apparently. Shield? There we go. Yeah, so if you search Peaches by Text Me Records on the YouTube audio library, you will find that song. The YouTube audio library is actually pretty great for music. If you take the time to look through it, there's a lot of crap in there, but there's some really good stuff too. If you ever want to find good music for your videos, just go into the YouTube audio library, type in a few prompts for music. You know, jazz, electronic, dark, sad, happy, yada, yada, yada. Type all that stuff in, listen to 100 or so tracks, and then come away at the 5 that are good. Oh, am I going to get hurt by this? No. Maybe. Oh, I gotta use the shield, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I gotta say, I like this so far. It definitely has a kind of... I get like a Terminator feel from the game so far. Fictional Media Bully, what are your thoughts on the Tomb Raider games? I enjoyed 1 and 3 the most. You know, I've always liked the Tomb Raider games. I feel like I've never played... the series very seriously though. Like I've played through 1 before, and I've played a bit of 2, bit of 3, bit of Chronicles, and a lot of the later entries, Tomb Raider Legends, Underworld. Yeah, I've probably played more Tomb Raider games than I would have thought. But I've always quite liked them. And that includes the PS1 games as well. I've played a lot of really bad games that try to emulate Tomb Raider's control movement. And you begin to realize how good the movement in Tomb Raider is once you played any other game that tries to emulate it, such as Pax Corpus or The Fifth Element. This dude's trying to hide. All right, sword out, whatever. We need to go with the sword. The sword's OP. Come on, let's just gun right for like. All right, maybe now is the time to use the gun. Whenever I get myself into a bad situation in the game, I just keep running. Whoops. Alright, let's pretend that didn't happen. So yeah, so far, opinions on C12, better than I remember, honestly. It's pretty fun. I think you could get a substantial bit of fun out of this thing. Then again, I've only played it for about, like, what, 5-10 minutes? So I can't really say for sure. But it gives off a good first impression. Can I break into any of these places? Camera's a bit awkward though. Oh, hold on. What was that? Yeah, a little bit siphon filtery. Alright, key card required. We did not have a key card. Oh, wait, hold on. Medkit, right? Contains medical supplies. Oh, wait, no. The medkit was in Fade to Black. I completely forgot what game I was playing. It's like medkit, right? It's a completely different thing. Did I get like another super chat there at some point? I'm not sure if I did. If I did, I'm so sorry I missed it. Alright, I gotta find an alien keycard. There's gotta be an alien keycard floating about. Where would one find an alien keycard? You would assume off an alien, right? This is the worst part whenever I play demos or any game on the stream. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to look. Can I climb out here? No. Maybe it's behind here. Aha! This is 90% of the time. Whenever I fucked up. It's just not looking in the right place. Oh, was I meant to open that door? Alright, maybe that's the demo. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Alright, let's try catch up on some chat stuff. I'm super sorry. Commander Deck Laser still blows my mind. Alien Trilogy and Alien Resurrection were both PS1 game released only 4 years apart.
Yes, right.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We've discovered that the
Alien Trilogy looks pretty great too, all things considered.
Corporal Jackson will show you how
I know
to use
Resurrection's like really impressive, but I still love the way
this sets off the EMP.
Trilogy looks. I think Probe did a really great job with that game. Robert Lawrence, happy birthday, Sean. Love your videos. Thank you so much, Robert. Really appreciate that. Blue Minder, happy birthday. Thank you so much. Shocked you on in 100% Armored Core mode, Adam Smith. I don't want to sit here for 5 hours playing Armored Core.
It's down in the
As much as I would love to. Don't want to be up all night.
After, we'll rendezvous in
For the love of the
main
game,
control
gotta play
area.
Terracon if you want the whole crazy draw this in the PS1 deal.
Get into the base. Better move it.
I don't know if any of you out there are familiar with a PAL exclusive called Terracon. Overload the shield to generate EMP, double tap. Terracon might be... I'm not going to say it's the most impressive game technically on the PlayStation, but it definitely has the most impressive like open world draw distance I've seen. It's really, really crazy. Yeah, I'd love to talk about Terracon one day. It's in the viewer wheel and the regular wheel, so it'll come up eventually, I'm sure. I love these voices. Yeah, the auto targeting's a bit. It's not my favorite. I know these guys are like above me, but you can kind of like try to strafe for enemies and lose your lock.
Jackson, keep it together, man. You're gonna get us all killed.
I love these like my army of geezers who have me. My army of football hooligan friends. Where am I meant to go? Not in here, surely. Oh, okay, you can go in here. Oh dear, scroll. Scroll down. Yeah, this is a very hefty demo. Which is impressive considering the amount of games that also seem to be on this thing. The best demo is like if I think back to like classic hefty demos, Metal Gear Solid 2, that demo, the tanker demo is like the GOAT. The best demo ever. Almost infinitely replayable. So much fun. Or I don't know if anybody's ever played the demo for Tombi or Tomba, depending what country you're in. That demo is super long. Wish I bought that game when I had the chance years ago. The base entrance codes are red, green, blue, yellow. This is like a full-ass game. This is already longer than Yu-Gi-Oh! Frog Fighters. Oh, I don't know. I think for the sake of playing many Ultimate things or many other games, I might call time on the demo. Yeah, I'm just going to call time on the C12 demo for now. I don't want to keep his entirely going through. Another, is your name really Seanson? Wow, I'm getting that question a lot today. It's not really Seanson. It is Sean. But it's not Seanson. So if you were ever to call me Sean IRL, you would be correct. But Seanson is just my, I guess my stage name. I guess you could say. Alright, we'll go in order. We'll play Samurai Showdown next. I don't know which Samurai Showdown this is, though. Crash Bash demo is pretty good. What would you say is your favorite video game? Ugh, it's a bit too much of a loaded question to say what my favorite video game is. I don't know, Klonoa. Oh, this is a video. Klonoa, Jet Set Radio Future. Shin Megami Tensei 4. Some of the Personas. Some of the Final Fantasies. There's a lot. I don't think I have the mindset to think about the answer to that. Anyway, this is the video. Yeah, I knew there was a 3D Samurai Showdown game on the PS1. I don't know if it's any good. It looks okay. I don't really hear anybody ever talk about it, though. Probably because you could play many of the other, probably better 2D ones. But it looks okay. You can never have enough weapon-based fighters on the console. Yeah, no, we would never... Massive Progressive, we would never spell my name S-H-A-U-N. And we would also never spell it S-H-A-W-N. S-E-A-N, Sean, is an Irish name. And anybody who says otherwise... well, it's, you know, there's different ways of spelling the name. But that's just the Irish variant. You'd very rarely catch someone else with the other spelling in Ireland, I'll tell you that for now. I'll tell you that for a fact. Alright, let's try Rugrats in Paris. I hope this is an actual demo. Oh dear, did I full screen that? Whoops. I hope this is an actual demo and not a video, because I would like to play Rugrats in Paris. Holy moly. Steve Roberts, by the way, Sean, thank you for your PlayStation Club mixes. They've got me through several work shifts. Oh, it is a video. God damn it. You're very, very welcome, Steve. Glad you enjoy them. It's nice to hear people enjoy the mixes. There's a lot of people are making really, really great video game mixes and PS1 mixes nowadays. So if you like what I've got, type in PS1 mixes into YouTube and you'll find a lot of really, really great stuff. It's nice to see so many people embracing the great music that the console has to offer. In fact, of all consoles too, there's a lot of really great music across pretty much every system that has a CD, a CD player or more in it. I've never played Rugrats in Paris. It's, I think, the same dev team made it as Search for Reptar. It looks pretty much just like Search for Reptar again. There's like another one that's also like that. I think there's Studio Tour? Is Studio Tour another platformer as well? Someone out there has to know the Rugrat lore. Someone has to know Rugrat video game lore better than I do. I know Angelica has a real game as well. Sean Jeanson is your real name. Sean Johnson. Sean Jeanson. Shane Dawson. Oh no. I don't want to talk about Shane Dawson when cats are in the room. That's not good. Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes is the best demo. That is a pretty legitimate demo. Terracon was released in South Africa. Wikipedia highlight this fact for some reason. You gotta get some games out in South Africa. I think they also have PAL as well. Alright, maybe Power Rangers will have something we can play. Fuzzy Fur. I had a Saturn but still had good demos. Panzer Dragoon 2 only had one stage. It was the forest one and gave me nightmares. I would have played a Panzer Dragoon demo over and over again. This is another video. This is another goddamn video. What kind of demo this? Because this 70. It's the entire thing was taken up by C12. One of my favorite bits of trivia about the Saturn is that they gave away the first disc for Panzer Dragoon Saga in a magazine over here instead of a demo. So you got the first disc of a 4-disc JRPG, and then if you liked it, you had to buy the rest of the discs. Really great marketing tool. Clearly didn't work very well, but nice idea. I do like it. Is this even a trailer for the game, or is this just a trailer for? We're just getting a Power Rangers trailer. Not that I mind. Yeah, this is just a video for. Oh, hold on, wait, no, there is a game. Oh. Oh. Look at that run cycle. Look at him go. Why does his legs look so skinny? Goblin Commander Unleashed the Horde had a fantastic demo. I always hear that Goblin Commando game is really good. A lot of people bigging up Goblin Commando, and rightly so. Are your streams available as VODs on Legacy? Yes, they are. Although they're only available in the playlists in the channel themselves. YouTube doesn't really like when you put up a very long video that doesn't have a lot of views, so you have to kind of leave them as unlisted so they don't count towards metrics and all this other jazz. But if you ever want to watch any of the streams, I'll put them in the playlist when they're done so you can watch back. And that will be the same for all future streams. You just have to go into the channel, click the playlist, and you'll find them in there somewhere. His real name isn't Sean Seanson, it's Sean Seanson. But the Sean and Seanson is his first name, and the Sean and Seanson. It's very true. There's a Walt Thornberry's PS1 game. I haven't played it, but I've watched the movie and binged half of the cartoon so far. I'm liking it better than Regrets. Yeah, I think Walt Thornberry's is underrated. I have a lot fonder memories of Rugrats when I was a kid, but I think as I've gotten older, I've appreciated Walt Thornberry's more. And also as Told by Ginger, if you remember that one. With the Macy Gray opening. Alright, let's see if Panzerfront is playable. I don't know if Panzerfront is a tank game that I played before. It feels like it might have been. I remember I played some tank game for the Dreamcast translations video, and I think this might be the game. If it is, it's... Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah, this is like a semi-sim. Yeah, this is the game. It's a semi-sim tank game, which means... Oh, it's another video! Man, Euro Demo 70 sucks. Unless you like looking at videos of games. Which, you know, we do. I guess we do. Do a little bit. Atheist Sam, watched your vids over the last couple of months and you're easily my second favorite Irishman who talks about video games on YouTube. I'll tell you what, I'll take being the second one. I'd never begrudge another Irishman being your first favorite. Who is your first favorite out of curiosity though? I hope it's not Jacksepticeye. If it's Tennings, I'll let him away with it. Tennings gets a pass. Rats in Paris is like 90% a golf game. That's the Paris experience, baby. 9% golf. Sean, which is better, Apex Twin or Cocktail Twins? Wow, what an odd question that I'm strangely interested in. I mean, it's really like a mood thing, you know? I'd say I appreciate Aphex Twin's library and contributions to the world of electronic music maybe a bit more. But you know when you want to sit down and just listen to some Cocktail Twins and kind of just melt away into your couch? I think Cocktail Twins all the way. But I love both. I'm a fan of both. But we'll go with, if I had to pick one, we'll go with Aphex Twin. I know Rugrats video game lore, so pay attention. Fictional Media Bully. If I ever make a video on Nickelodeon games, you're going to be critiquing hard, I'm sure. Let's have a look. I hope you're enjoying all this tank action. It's good for me to be able to read the comments while this happens. Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers and Wild Thornberries. Is Flea... What's the kid's name? I was going to say Dewey. I don't think it's Dewey. Is it Dewey? It might be Dewey. He makes all the monkey noises. I remember when EGM had video demo DVDs. I had one with Chaos Legion and Ori Dead Aim and watched them a lot. I only recently bought Chaos Legion, just because I'm curious about what a Capcom Muso Dynasty Warriors style game would be like. Just a little bit curious, and it was also very cheap, which is nice. All right, come on, they gotta let us play Freestyle Scooter at least. They gotta. This stream brought to you by the World of Tanks, the free-to-play massively multiplayer game. I was watching a friend play, God, what's the name of that game that came out a while ago? It's like a spin-off of Front Mission, and nobody liked it. Can't remember the name of it. This is another video. Yeah, that Front Mission spin-off, I can't remember the name of it. Had Yoji Shinkawa artwork on it. That had a ton of like World of Tanks sponsorships within the game. So you're playing like this weird wartime stealth game with mechs and stuff, and the entire game world just has ads for World of Tanks in it. It's so incredibly stupid. Wasn't a fan. Left Alive, that's the one. Left Alive, left below. We're all left behind. Yeah, Left Alive has a ton of World of Tanks ads in the game. Very weird. Machumatosis. What is that name? I always hear Machumatosis. I don't think I've ever watched any of his vids. As respect to a fellow Irishman, I'll watch some Machumatosis stuff later on today. For you. And for him. She's dead. Yeah, I remember playing a little bit of Freestyle Scooter before. Razor Freestyle Scooter, as I think its full name was over here. It's not bad. It's okay. If you're looking for a scooter game on the console, that is a scooter game. It's a scooter game. it's a scooter game. All right, Fatal Fury's gotta be letting us. I don't know if this has popped up on my screen, but we got a super chat from Humperdinck Fangboner, which is maybe the best name in the chat all night. Humperdinck Fangboner, thank you very much. It's another video. What kind of demo is this? 70? The entire demo has been taken up. The entire demo has been taken up by that C12 thing. You sound way more Irish in your narration than you do on stream. Is that a choice? No, probably. Oh, Jesus. Remember I said that beer would explode? It definitely did. It's been here for like an hour. I think when I read for my scripts and stuff, it's not like a conscious thing how my accent would go, but I think I have like a reedy voice, which is a little bit more different. Not to mention, I also edit the sound of my videos a bit for when I do narration and stuff. This is just live into the mic, so it probably sounds a bit different. But I assure you, I'm not trying to sound any kind of way. I just sound like what I sound like. Even if I am covered in Japanese beer right now, so I apologize. Probably need to go get a tissue for that. But you know what? I'll go put on another game video. There's almost a definite chance that the next game I'm going to put on is a video. Poor Honey's standing up now. She's all confused by the drink. That they're getting in me shoe. Not me shoe. Alright, Shirley California Water Sports. I'm going to boot this up. If I come back and this is actually a game and not a video, I'm going to be real disappointed. BRB. Keep away from that beer. Oh, would you look at that? It's this game does not look great. Oh, it is. Maybe games with California in the name just aren't that good. I never liked the look of all the California games that used to be on like the NES and stuff. Always look pretty rough. Alright, let's catch up on some of these comments. Fat Tony voice. Where are the PS1 demos you specifically promised? The PS1 demos. Yeah, this is a letdown. And you know what? I'd play Libera Grande too. I feel like that's a demo. but I feel like I've already shown up Libera Grande 2 in a video before. And I don't know how many people want to see football after the World Cup disappointments. Especially if you're from Portugal or England. Unless you're from France or Morocco, in which case you probably feel pretty good. And yeah, alright. Let's see. Yeah, I think I get the feeling this is like a Midas game, right? I get the feeling this is a cheap game. I think I've seen footage of it before, but I think it's from like a Phoenix Games disc or a Midas disc. Either way, it's probably about as good as it looks, which isn't great. All right, let's have a look. Looks like Mary-Kate and Ashley Mystery Mall graphics. I think that's probably a bit worse than Mary-Kate and Ashley. Let's give her props to the Mary-Kate and Ashley games. They made a lot of games, those girls. They've been cranking out games, movies, and stuff all by themselves for years. All right, I'm just gonna bail on this demo disc because it's let us down. I did like C12, but you know what Libera Grande is gonna look like. It's gonna look like a football game. So let's try demo 42. That's a bit more in the middle. Let's see what Honey's up to right now. You okay, Honey? Yeah, I think she's gonna go downstairs now. She didn't like that I spilt my beer. I think the beer upset her little sleep. That's what you get. This is why you shouldn't drink. Let that be a lesson. Okay, where are we going? Have you tried Guinness, Sean? There's almost a definite chance that every Irish person who has tried Guinness at one point or another. And just to clarify, Guinness is my go-to drink if I was in a pub, but I wouldn't really drink Guinness from a can or a bottle unless I really had to. I just opt for a nice beer instead, because if Guinness is poured properly and is stored properly by a professional, Guinness is a beautiful drink. If it is not, it is not a very beautiful drink. So, you know, I wouldn't trust myself. Oh, we got some good stuff here. Okay. Net Eurosi Hall of Fame. All right, everybody. I think we got some good ones. I think we got a good disc. I should crank it up to full blast. I have to move a slider. Is Guinness Irish for that's Australian for beer? Maybe. You know, there's a fierce stout war. There are some people in Ireland who would argue that there's better drinks than Guinness. There's Beamish, which is like the Cork version of Guinness. To be fair though, Beamish is really lovely, but Guinness is the popular one. If you want to come to Ireland and drink an obscure stout, a stout lover stout, you go for a Beamish. Right, the games here look great. Music's great. Visuals are great. Let's start by playing Scars. Now, I never had Scars on the PS1. I do have Scars on the N64, though. Murphy Stout. I'm not even sure where Murphy Stout is from. I think they blew all their money on that on that anime commercial. Which, in fairness, is probably one of the best adverts ever made. But I don't know. Murphy's doesn't really exist much anymore. I haven't seen Murphy's in years. It probably does still exist, but I haven't seen Murphy's in years. It's pretty much just Beamish or Guinness. They're the go-tos. But you can't go wrong with a Guinness. And if you're in Ireland, Guinness is also cheaper than most other drinks as well. Which definitely helps. Is this not a fucking game? Are they showing me pictures of the goddamn thing? Alright, so for those who don't know, Scars is like a kart racer where you play as animal-themed cars. Oh, God. Oh, thank God. Alright. There's a headlights button? Fair enough. Maybe you need to see in the dark. I also appreciate that the game the controls. Very polite of them. It's made on the NetEurosi system.
VividNet uploading.
Max Power Racing. It's the game with the name you love to touch. But you mustn't touch. Yeah, I don't know how the PS1 version of this game is, but I really liked it on the the N64. Okay. No music though. Can't remember if the music in it's any good. Oh god. What is happening to me? Oh yeah, you can charge your weapons. Promise you I'm not trying... Oh, I have a jump button. I was going to say, I promise you I'm not trying to drive into this stuff on purpose. I'm just very bad. Is there a... No. The turning's a little bit loosey-goosey, a little bit looser than I remember. But we'll get there. Alright, let's try to hit this thing. This is a shark, I think, ahead of me. Yeah, that's the shark. There's like a mantis. I think I'm meant to be a lion right now. Probably doesn't show off. Can I look? Yeah, in front of me. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. It's meant to be an animal of some sort. Alright, fort now. Can I swap weapons? Probably. I'm never gonna make it past out of fourth now. I'm way too far behind. Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah, it's fun. Fun so far. I mean, it's one of those things where you probably need to get into it a little bit. Get used to the controls. Find a car you like. And it's on. It's over. It'll let you do the full race. End of demo. Thank you for playing. You've had a small taste. For the full flavor, look out for the final release of Scars. Yeah. Yeah, I remember quite liking Scars, though. Weird little game, but nice. The Metal Gear demo is up to the DARPA chief. Wow, really? Oh, I don't know if I want to go into a Metal Gear demo and leave it. Look, you know, as much as I would like to like crack open Metal Gear and have us all go through it, I think everybody's very familiar with Metal Gear. So I'd like to find the weirder stuff. Is this frozen on me? Yeah, I think so. Let me reset it. There we go. Let's pretend you didn't see anything there. I want to see what's in the NetEurosi Hall of Fame. Is it a video or is it a collection of everybody's favorite NetEurosi games? Ronan K, how old are you now? I am 32 years old, which is way too old. Although by the time I turned 30, I was like, I'm already too old. But now I'm 32. Oh, you know what? Look at this. Look at this. Holy shit. Did they just straight up give you 14 NetEurosi games in this demo? That's insane. You could just play NetEurosi games. And they even give you Blitter Boy. Blitter Boy's the best one. Wow. Holy moly. Alrighty. I mean, I don't know how familiar people are with NetEurosi stuff, but there's like, they weren't messing around. This legit is like the greatest hits. Terra Incognita is like crazy as it is. This disc is crazy good. What number is this? This is just for those wondering, this is Euro demo disc number 42. Not to be confused with 32, which is how old I am. I can send you this demo disc if you want. Don't worry. People don't need to send me anything at all. I have a big stack of demos in a box somewhere that I've yet to dust off, and there's a good chance I might already have this. And there's probably a time where I'm going to try to recoup all the demos at some point as well. But don't worry. Don't ever feel the need to send me anything at all. If I need something really badly, I'll procure it somewhere from the ether. Or maybe I'll do an incredibly long demo where I play every demo. That'll be awful. It's just 8 hours. And here we have Metal Gear Solid again. Right, we're gonna play Blitter Boy, because out of all the Net Eurosi games that I remember playing, I think Terra Incognita is the most visually impressive, easily. Let's all game. Thank you so much, my man. Or my gal. Or my dude. Or my dudette. Play through all the demos, even Metal Gear. It's a demo this stream. And happy birthday. If I play through all the demos, especially all the Net Eurosi demos, we'd be here for a very, very long time. I don't know if I have all the time in the world. Maybe one day I'll sit down with like about 8, 9 or 10 hours to stream, and I just won't stop. We'll play them all. Yeah, so Blitter Boy is the one that I remember liking the most. It's a pretty simple game, but it's like really well made. But we'll also play some Clone as well. We'll definitely get a bit of Clone going. Survive mission mode. Yeah, Blitter Boy's good. Blitter Boy has a real like European... It almost feels like an Amiga game kind of feel to it. Fire forward, strafe and fire jump. Directional button plus square equals energy spirit. Okie dokie. We'll see, be cool. Demo disc 42, a fine vintage. Yes. Chateau Le Euro Demo disc 42. Yeah, so Blitter Boy is a game about shooting ghosts and collecting babies. Well, you don't technically collect babies, you rescue babies. From the ghosts. Oh god, come on. Come on. I don't know if I can shoot the baby, so I don't really want to risk that. Yeah, it's a pretty simple arcade game, all things considered, but really well made. Plays really well. There we go. There's another baby somewhere. There we go. Yeah, this is one you could just play forever, really. Oh, big battery. Yeah, that's the stuff. Yeah, it's basically just Smash TV with like Pac-Man ghosts and babies. A bit of an odd combination, not exactly what I would have chose. But pretty fun, all things considered. Can I back out to the menu from here? Yeah, I can. Okay. Yeah, we obviously want to give people a taste. I think Total Soccer Eurose is just like a sensible soccer. Cloney. But yeah. Blitter Boy's pretty great. We're going to give hover car racing a try, just because I don't know what this is. I feel like it's either going to be like a really simple kind of top-down racery game, or it's going to be a really jank 3D game. Either way, I'd be pretty happy. Hover car racing by Richard Smithies. Special thanks to Michael Day Cruz for help with track design. Michael Day Cruz, this goes out to you wherever you are. Special thank you. Yeah, that's I love these sound effects. Respray, trade, gamble, race. Oh my god, there's a lot of money going. Alright, it's Micro Machines. Hopefully. Yeah, it's Micro Machines. Hi, honey. My cat's came back now. She's sniffing around down at my games. So apologies if I get mildly distracted. Part of having a cat. This is all, I don't know about you guys. This is pretty exciting. You know what? All things considered, once I get used to the turning, actually plays quite well. Very basic looking, but it's, you know, it's to be expected by your Rosie. But for 14 weeks, little PS1 Micro Machines clone with hover cars, it's not bad. It's okay. Yeah, I really did not need to mess up there. The AI is not giving me any any help whatsoever. Yeah, we're not we're not winning that. Have you tried Haunted Maze yet? I have not tried Haunted Maze yet. The ones that I remember playing, right? I remember playing Total Soccer Heroes. I remember playing Blitter Boy. I don't recall Mahjong. I don't recall Haunted Maze. I think I played Pushy 2. I think Pushy 2 is just like Sokuban, if I remember correctly. I don't know what Psycon is. We just played Hover Car Racing. Gravitation is another racing game, apparently. Rockin' Gems, I remember. The Incredible Cone Man, I don't remember. Terra Incognita, I do. Bouncer 2, no. Let's play Clone. I've never actually personally played Clone, but I've seen people talk about it in videos, you know? It's the way it is. Tom Poos 84, hello Sean, happy birthday. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate it. For those who don't know, Clone's meant to be very spooky. If it comes on, or if it's just spooky music. I'm going to assume the black screen isn't normal. But having this noise play in the background with the black screen is marginally, marginally ominous, right? Yeah, I think that's just frozen up on me or something. Oh, well. We'll skip ahead. There's plenty more to play. Let's try a bit of Cool Borders Tree. Now, from what I know, okay, when I was younger, I only ever had Cool Borders 1. I remember not super liking Cool Borders 1 that much. I believe it got a lot better around Cool Borders 2. At least I know the music did. The music's really great. But after this period, I think the Japanese studio who used to make it didn't make it anymore, and it got made by an American studio instead. So this is American Cool Borders, which may or may not be better. I'm not quite sure. Whoa. Okay, I tried my best. I tried to do a trick. That's not the jump button. Yeah, I knew this was gonna... Oh, no. Right, well, at least I'm trying. At least I'm trying to do tricks. I'm stuck in a tree. I am stuck in a tree. A real tree this time. Not the number tree. There's got to be a jump button. Oh, okay. Gotta hold it. Alright, gotta hold X. It's crazy how many snowboarding games just... This generation is like the generation for snowboarding games. There was barely any during like the 16-bit and previous. You know, there's a couple here and there, a couple of winter sports games, but snowboarding games just exploded during this time period. Do any of you have a favorite snowboarding game on the console? I think the connoisseur answer is Trick and Snowboard. The weird K of Capcom one with the great music. But I think during this time period, 1080 was probably the best one for sure. Or steep slope sliders on the Saturn. Oh, there we go. It looks like a trick. Yeah, there we go. That was a real trick. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Probably just need to learn the controls. Yeah, I just need to learn the controls. Get used to it. But yeah, it was a good time for snowboarding games. Until SSX came along and was like, hey, we're going to make the best snowboarding game ever. Well, SSX or... I don't know, the Amped games are pretty good. SSX, Amped, and 1080 snowboarding. I think they're like the pinnacle of snowboarding excellence. Cool Borders, I'm not so sure about. Although I think the Japanese dev team did make another Cool Borders on the Dreamcast. Maybe that one's good. Can only hope. Ugh. Yeah, I realize now, right, while I'm crashing infinitely into trees here, I actually think this is a race. There are points, but I'm in 4th position, so maybe my reliance on tricks wasn't right. But you know, we got the hang of it by the end. Yeah, you know, I'd say that wasn't too bad. It's a bit awkward to pick up and play from a demo, but I think if you learn the controls and stuff, maybe you'll be okay. I think there's also Cool Borders 4 as well. But yeah, it was okay. It was alright. Jet Moto was my favorite snowboarding game, but I don't care if you disagree. It may or may not be a snowboarding game, but I won't disagree with you. I won't argue with you. All right, Max Power Racing, the racing game for the man whose name you mustn't touch. Yeah, UEP Systems. They made, yeah, they're the people who made Cool Borders, and they made the one on the Dreamcast. Code Alien on the PS2. Don't know if I've ever looked into Code Alien. I know they made Rising Zan. That's where the problem is when you play so many PS1 games, you play so many games for videos and stuff. You basically absorb all this information for one video, and then when you go on to like another topic, you just forget everything you learned almost immediately. My head's like a sieve. It goes in and it just goes out immediately afterwards. So if you were to ask me a question about an old video I did, I'd be like, what? I never played this. What are you talking about? Rolling demo only, playable level. USA track 1, Monaco track 3. Alright, we'll do the playable one, obviously. Are these real cars or are they fake cars? That looks like a real fake car. Well, it's a nice car, though. Can I change the color? No, only 2 cars. That's a shame. All right, everybody, what do we think? Do we think this is going to be good? Do we think Max Power Racing is going to be good? Is Max... Correct me if I'm wrong, but is Max Power like an old magazine, a car magazine? It's... Yeah, it pretty much looks just like a Super, right? I think Max Power is like an old car magazine. Oh, that's some wobbly. Look at that road. A wobbly road. You know what? So far... Yeah, this feels okay. Oh, dear. Okay, hold on. Maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, I got a brake, don't I? All right, yeah, you know what? It's arcadey. The control is a little weird. Oh, dear. Oh, God. I got clipped. I got clipped on the rear. Come on, rubber band Jesus. I need to win at least one of these demos. I actually legitimately think every demo I've played I've failed at in some way, shape, or form. I at least got to show up in Max Power Racing. Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, look, there's like mud on the car. I tried to change the camera. It turns out I hit the reset button, which is R1, by the way. Unlucky me. But yeah, I'm all water. Can I wash off the mud? No, the mud's still there. If I had got like mud stains on the car and then drove through water and removed the mud, I would have literally popped off my chair. For like really old, terrible effects. But I like that the mud's there. It's a little bit of extra effort. You know what? This actually feels alright to play. This feels pretty good. There's a nice sense of speed. There's like not really much of a draw distance thing going on. Graphics are a bit warbly. May not be great for most people, but that felt alright. That felt okay. Let's see. Hey, you did pretty good in Tekken 2. Yeah, no, you know what, Carter? You are absolutely correct. I did win my one fight in Tekken 2. That was a two-rounder against Jack 2. So I'll take that. That was okay. Humperdinck Fangbone. This game goes by another name. It almost certainly does. A lot of games go by their names, and when you have something that's named after like a magazine in one country, it's probably going to be named after something else. Like, wasn't Need for Speed like Road and Track Presents the Need for Speed? Wasn't that like the original name of the game? I think over here they just called it Need for Speed, or the Need for Speed. Or like we have over here, we had the V-Rally series, and I think in North America it was called the Need for Speed V-Rally, V-Rally 2, or something along those lines. Probably the same thing. Eutechnics. Anybody familiar with Eutechnics? Send previously displayed laptop and code to the following address. Max Power Racing Competition, Eutechnics, Metro Center East Business Park. Entries must arrive before the 31st of January 1999. Well, guys, we're out of luck. We're only, what, 14 years too late? Just a little while longer, you know? Yeah, that's not too bad. I would say if you're interested in an arcadey racing game, maybe Max Power Racing is the game for you. Oh, wait, no, these are, look, Toyota. Why couldn't they have just said the name of the car? Trans-Global Contest. I mean, they're selling me on it here. Honestly, this doesn't look half bad. They got real cars. And everybody was right. You did predict that. That was Eutechnics, devs of the Ride to Hell game. Are you for real? Really? They're still going. That's crazy. Wow. I'm impressed. I can't skip this, by the way, just in case you're wondering. But look, if you have demo time and you want to like sell people on the game, you want to sell people on the demo, you want to make them sit down here and watch a PowerPoint presentation. I wish I had like some cool like business music here. Crashes, speeds of up to 240 kilometers per hour, power slides, impact damage. Yeah, no, I'm pretty impressed. Pretty happy with that. Adam Smith, remember my mag guy to me for having a max power because one of the covers had a car con booth babes on the cover. Yeah, I also recall the car babes, or the booth babes, a relic of the pre-2010s, probably not even. Remember they had booth babes for the Nintendo DS. You couldn't play a Nintendo DS without going up to a booth babe first and asking. Oh dear. Let's get V2000 a try. I hope this is a chance to play it. V2000, I think, is like a very obscure PAL game. Some sort of space shooter, I think. I have to recall the vague depths of my memory. But yeah, it's a bit... Frontier Developments. Ooh. Yeah, so you can either do New Game or Sunny Ice or Dragon Pile. What the hell is that meant to be? I don't know what that means. Ryden, happy birthday. Thank you so much. For the love of the game, bro. I'm still impressed when shadows in games are more than just circles. Yeah, it's... My expectations for being impressed by games are super low. If I ever watch like a Digital Foundry game, I'm like, Nah, it's too good for me. That's too much ray tracing. That looks too realistic. I can't do that. I'm still impressed by Xbox 360 games. HD gaming ruined me. I think everything's too impressive. Yeah, it originally went by C3 Racing and was renamed TNN Motorsports Hardcore TR, and they kept the tracks, but replaced the tires with off-road ones. V2000 is the follow-up to the classic 80s hit Virus. What is happening? Alright guys, England is being overrun by... Jesus Christ. Alright, I believe this game might be running at under 10 frames a second. It's probably quite loud. Let me lower this down a little. Holy shit. Actually, wait, no, let me turn it up. It's pretty good. What is happening? I mean, your guess is what's going on is as good as mine. But to say I'm intrigued would be an understatement of the century. I am very intrigued. Did I even hit new game, or did I just let a video play? You're now entering Peasant World, a simple training world with no time pressure. Here you can learn the basic skills. Kill the alien creatures, manufacture a better weapon, and discover a way out to another world. How do I go forward? Alright, square. So we have like... yeah, flight mode. R1 collect, R2 drop, reverse. Alrighty. So you got like... pick up a fuel canister to switch to flight mode. Oh, what the hell? Oh dear. Oh dearly. Oh no. Oh my god, what is happening? Right, let's just... where am I flying to? What am I doing? Let's just try and make it to land if we can. Yeah, the water looks really nice. Kill the remaining creatures near the hive. You can go underwater? Alright, let's turn flight mode off. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, this looks really cool and impressive. Naturally, it doesn't run very well. Are these friendly people? Are these friendly people? Help? Okay, can I pick you up? Oh, I can. Take the natives back to your base for training. Okay, so I assume my base is over here. So I guess the idea is we take the natives, bring them back over here. How do I drop them off? Yeah, drop them off. Are you gonna go to work? They turn into like factory. The lights on the pole show how many scientists are needed to run a factory. Oh, here it is. Well, that's a lot of people. This is very weird. What is this thing? Use this to help your aiming. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very intrigued by this game. Although, similarly to you, I'm probably very... what is this thing? Extra fuel. Yeah, similarly to you, I'm probably very, very confused about everything anyway. But it looks like you want to obviously build up bases or abduct natives. And then train up the natives to make like better equipment for you. Let's try fighting something. There's a big spider. That's a lot of blood. You okay, little native? From the peasant land? Oh dear. Seems like Dushin the Giant. Yeah, maybe very strange. UK Dushin the Giant. Oh, Jesus Christ. Holy moly. Did you hear that scream? That thing died. A painful death. A hive can only be destroyed once the alien creatures are dead. Oh, never mind. Probably deserved that. Well, cool. That was V2000, everybody. Not really sure what was going on, but yeah, kind of felt like a weird kind of populously. It felt like a Bullfrog game, like a weird Bullfrog game. It felt like something that was maybe a bit too ambitious to be on the PlayStation, but I'm glad it's there. I am very intrigued, though. I would like to play it and kind of sit down and figure out what the hell I'm meant to do. But it's a bit weird. But anyway, that's not Terracon. That was a game called...
the creators of Toy Story.
To infinity and beyond!
Some of these demos are way louder than I expect.
Motion picture event. Walt Disney Pictures presents a Pixar Animation Studios film.
No! Harry, no! Don't look at the light! I can't help it. It's so beautiful. Out here in the field.
Anyway, here's a trailer for A Bug's Life. I don't think this is a trailer for the game. I think it's just a trailer for the movie. I love the game, though. Big fan of the game.
Now let me tell you how
A janky
things are
masterpiece.
supposed to work. The ants pick the food. The grasshoppers eat the food.
Boo.
It's a bug-eat bug
Grasshopper
world out
Kevin
there.
Spacey.
Someone could get hurt.
He's quite the motivational speaker, isn't he? Let's ride!
It's the same year after year. They come, they eat, they leave. That's our
Fauna
lot
Blue
in
Man. Hey,
life.
Sean. Thank you
It's
so
our
much for
life,
stopping by. I
it's
really
our
appreciate it.
life.
And big thanks to everybody who stopped by, by the way. I know I haven't really been keeping up with the chat as much as I probably should have.
Oh, because it's
But
suicide.
appreciate you all stopping by and appreciate you all joining in the chats.
You're perfect!
What they got
This trailer's like in super harsh mono.
was a bunch of clowns.
We're losing the audience! Get up there now! They'll only laugh.
Man, I looked up V2000 and it looks like it was a port of a PC game or something. Yeah, no, it's definitely...
I thought you were warriors. Come on, Francis. You're making the maggots cry.
We got a lot of weird ports on the PS1 and PC games that probably shouldn't have been ported to the console, but did anyway. And I love it for them. I love those games for their attempts to do their best.
An epic
I think I'm going to vent myself.
Okay.
of miniature proportion.
We don't serve
I love the old
grasshoppers
90s trailer
for the
guy.
colony and for oppressed bugs everywhere.
That guy's probably made for life.
Hello there.
The one voice in every trailer.
Don't bother me.
A Bug's Life.
Hey, turn your butt off.
It's been a long time since I watched The Bug's Life. Nice movie, though. I seen Ants before it. That's such a funny story how, like, DreamWorks were like, we're going to make our own bug movie about ants. And call it Ants. Then we'll see who's laughing. Okay, so that was V2000. That was Max Power Race, and we tried Cool Borders. I'm going to leave Metal Gear till last just because, you know, you gotta. Hopefully we can play a bit of Devil Dice. That may sound a bit strange to all of you, but I've never actually played Devil Dice before. It's a game that I always heard is great, and I assume is very good. But, you know, there's a lot of video games out there. Oh yeah, Ants with a Z. Ants. Ants. It was cool to add a Z to everything back then. Yeah. So I've never played Devil Dice. I don't know much about... Well, I know the characters. Like, these characters I feel are very iconic. 3-minute playable demo, super play demo, 10-stage playable demo. Yeah, let's read the manual. Thanks for giving us a manual. Whenever I say, like, I haven't played a game, people are like, well, you've never played that? I'm like, there's a lot of games out there, everybody. I've played a lot of them, but a lot of them I have not played. Oh, that's a big manual. You know, I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it and try to figure it out. Yeah, that's the feeling I get from this. I get the feeling Devil Dice is really good, but I'm not smart enough to play it. I look at it like, because it seems like a Rubik's Cube almost, like a puzzle Rubik's Cube. Yeah, you move it, and then... two... so you can, like, lock it. Are you meant to, like, match up? I know there was a whole manual I could have read that would have explained this. I feel like Intelligent Cube is maybe a little bit easier to grasp. This, like, obviously you're moving dice around, right? The issue that I have with this, or that I always seem to have with it whenever I looked at it, is that I'm not sure if I'm really familiar with all the directions on a die. So is the idea that you're meant to match colors? Or that you're meant to make an order of numbers? There was a whole puzzle. There's a whole manual I could have read. Would have explained what I meant to do. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it definitely seems like you're meant to just match stuff up. Yeah, there we go. Look at this. Stuff's happening. I got a lot of sixes going here. Hopefully something happens. Yeah, there we go. That seemed like it was a good thing. Whoa, what's happening? Alright, it seems like I'm succeeding now, but I don't know why. Oh, wait, you match 6 to 6 dice. Oh, does it have to be like a number? That would make sense, right? 4. Okay, yeah, 2 matches to 2. 3 matches to 3. It's all coming up. It's all making sense now. What do you do with the ones? Okay, I think I get the logic behind it now. I don't know if I'll be very good at it though, as you can clearly see. Yeah, I think you'd want to become quite familiar with how dice works. Yeah. Oh, is that like an Intelligent Cube? Like a Karushi scream? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's a game that I'm sure is very good, but once again, you might want to learn how to play it beforehand. Yeah, you need to make groups based on the number 2 2s, 4 4s, etc. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. But I like I said, I probably need to become familiar with how the different sides that are on each of the dice, so when you turn one over to which side, you know where you're going. But I'm sure that all comes with practice. All right, let's see if there's... Clearly, this is like a... Someone said this is a demo right up to the DARPA chief, right? If that's the case, I don't know if I'm going to play right up to the DARPA chief, but I will play it for a little bit. We'll play it for a little while. Give you all the opening experience that you know and love. The easy thing to remember with Devil Dice is the opposite sides of a die. Add up to 7. I'll figure it out. I don't want to think too much about dies. Dies right now. I'll get around to it. I'll play it properly someday. You'll probably see a video. We'll talk about how bad I am at Devil Dice in the video. And then you can see my amazing progression into becoming a Devil Dice master. Or not, maybe. But yeah, a lot of the gameplay that I seen for Devil Dice was maybe like the puzzle stuff instead. The individual stages. But it looks like there's a lot of missions to it though. Alright, let me pump the volume up a little bit. Pump up the volume.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next generation special.
You know, it's been a really, really long time since I played OG Metal Gear Solid. I think the last time I played the original Metal Gear Solid was Twin Snakes, which is, you know, it's fine. It's not classic though. But anytime I play classic Metal Gear Solid, I'm always blown away by how ahead of the curve this game is in a lot of ways.
Rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech.
Like, if anybody was ever to come up to me and say, I think Metal Gear Solid is the best PlayStation game ever made, I'd be like, yeah, completely get it.
You're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike and stop them if they do.
Yeah, no, I like Twin Snakes. I think there's just a few things about Twin Snakes that... I don't want to sound like that kind of guy who's like, yeah, I liked it more on the PS1, but I think there's just a few things that Konami did that were, and Kojima did that was maybe a bit lacking in Twin Snakes. Few of the scenes, gameplay, etc, etc. It's cool though. It's a cool and interesting way to play through the game though. I'd recommend people try it, but you know, play the original first.
Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of. So they're still around.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 2 is my favorite Metal Gear Solid game. I feel like it's more okay to say that nowadays. There was a time where I think people were pretty harsh against Metal Gear Solid 2, but I think as time's gone by, it's, you know, I'm not going to say rightly considered the best, but I think it's more socially acceptable to say Metal Gear Solid 2 is the best one. Usually that or Metal Gear Solid 3.
Finally, in charge of them.
Yeah, exactly. The first-person camera made the game a little bit more broken in a lot of ways. Hard to find. Just popping in. Wish you a happy birthday, Sean Seanson. Thank you so much, Hard to find. Really appreciate that. You can call me Sean. You can call me Sean. You can call me Sean Johnson. You can call me what you like. I don't really mind.
Weapons and equipment OSP. Yes, this is a top secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Yeah, you think the acting would be like worse in the original, right? But they really, you know, obviously there's like a few performances that could be a bit better, but I think this goes above and beyond any acting in any PlayStation game. Probably. Yeah, I'd say so. Probably does. Boom. VR training. You know, when I first played Metal Gear, because I was very young when Metal Gear came out, so it seemed like one of those games that I wouldn't like. Like, if a game ever seemed a bit too serious or military-ish or story-ish heavy, as a kid, I wouldn't gravitate towards it. But I think I got a demo of not Metal Gear, but Metal Gear VR missions, and I really liked the VR missions demo. And that's what made me, I think, rent the original Metal Gear, and I loved it. You know, it's a lot of fun to play nowadays, but I think if you were back there at the time playing through it, it really was like a whole other ball game. But I appreciate it more now that I'm older.
Stay alert. It'll be through here. I know it.
Oh yeah, well obviously Resident Evil 1 acting is still the peak. I love hammy overacting in games. Always will. Like there's plenty of competent acting in video games nowadays, you know? Not enough bad hammy overacting. Oh, Soul Reaver might have yeah, Soul Reaver has pretty good acting as well, to be fair. But it's just those sexy voices.
This is
Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Sexy vampire voices.
What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to disrespect Legacy of Kain and or Soul Reaver. Both fantastic.
If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need
Oh, there's another cat. Hello, Luna. You coming in?
When you hear that noise, press
Nah, Luna usually doesn't pop in. She likes to sit outside and stare at me.
Directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it.
Alright, gonna try get a bit of gameplay in. Okay. Alright, can we make it to the elevator without getting spotted? Uh-oh. Clearly not. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, there's an actual chance that we might get a Crystal Dynamics Legacy of Kain game. I would be absolutely shocked if they don't decide to do it. I still can't believe Square... I imagine they must have pitched a Legacy of Kain game to Square at some point. I don't know what Square Enix are thinking these days. They seem to be fucking... absolutely just ruining shit for themselves, for everybody. But yeah, I'd like Crystal Dynamics just to go back to Legacy of Kain. They could think how good a modern Legacy of Kain game could be. So good. If they did it right, if they got the environmental design right, they got the budget for it, it'd be so good. Kodelka was also performed by theater actors, right? I believe it was Shards of Glass Man. Another fantastic performance, and probably one of the better ones for like a voiced role-playing game or JRPG style horror game. What's the deal, right? It's been a little while since I played this. You just need to wait for the elevator to come down. Mighty Egg Roll. Sean, Big Dog, happy belated birthday. Thank you very, very much. Really appreciate you stopping by to say so. Yeah. That's okay. It was, you know, I'm basically trying to redo my birthday today. now that I'm feeling a bit better. But it's been nice. It's been nice getting to talk to everybody and play some demos. There was a time I was almost gonna decide just to play through all of Virus for some reason. I was like, you know what? I might play through Virus on stream because the game's only about an hour long if you don't die, but I probably would have died. But then I was like, you know what? I don't really want to... I don't really want to put people through Virus or myself through Virus. Maybe someday. Maybe I'll give you the full Virus experience from start to finish. It's not great. Alright, and now we just wander into the lift over here. There we go. There's nothing they can do to stop me. And that's how you do it. I will do more streams throughout the coming days over the Christmas period and also in January as well. I was meant to do the stream last week and I was hoping to have the video I was working on finished, but as I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, it kind of collapsed upon itself, all that stuff. So I'm working hard on the emergency backup video, and then once that's done, we'll play through a few more games. We still need to finish Crash Bandicoot 3, and I'll maybe even ask for some recommendations on what people might like to see a playthrough of. Probably not Devil Dice. I'll probably do very bad. Cryo catalog big budget remake. You know you want it. I'd love to see Cryo return from the dead and make some cool games. I always get... every now and then I get like angry Cryo fans in the comments of my videos. They're like, how dare you talk about Cryo like this? They made great games. Like, I'm sure they did, just not on the PlayStation 1. And unfortunately, this channel focuses on PlayStation 1 content almost exclusively, so I haven't had the good cryo experience yet. But I believe I will. I believe I'm going to play a good cryo game eventually. And I'm looking forward to the day that comes. You never know. Yeah, that's the problem I have with Square. They seem to be kind of going in on the NFT stuff at the moment.
Excellent, Snake.
And I can't believe the catastrophic mess that was. What was that Platinum game they put out that they cancelled already? Can't remember the name of it.
It's designed to prevent hypothermia.
It's
This
just
is Alaska, you know.
doesn't seem right.
I'm grateful.
But anyway. Oh yeah, also if they could make a Gex game. If Chris O'Donnell could just go back to making old games that I like, personally. If they could just keep making Gex, and they could just keep making... Bring back Pandemonium while they're at it. Yeah, Babylon's Fall. I'm glad that people here know the name of the games I'm talking about.
What's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion.
Yeah, Babylon's Fall.
Now's your best chance.
Sent out to die. And you know what the worst thing about it was, like, if they hadn't made the game really cheap, I would have tried to play it with a few friends. But they're like, no, the game's always going to be 70 quid. And by the way, we're closing the servers. So even if you do buy it, you won't be able to play it forever. Just ruined. Has this frozen on me? Man, I'm having some wonky ass luck with things. No, we're good. Okay, we're back.
Only 18 hours left until their deadline.
We're going to skip ahead. Or maybe just cancel the demo somehow. Jesus Christ, what have I done? My bad, everybody. Hitting too many buttons. Okay, we're going to boot up one more demo. And we're going to play... Sorry, a couple more games. And then I think we're going to finish up for the night. Because I have to eventually go downstairs. And let my fiance know we need to go to bed. In the demo, there was a... Nikita in the... Whoa, there's a Nikita in the trunk. Man, that would have been fun. All-time peak of 1,100 players according to Steam charts. Yeah, I don't know. You would want a cooperative action RPG game from Platinum and Square Enix to be good, right? You think it would be good. You'd hope it would be good. But Platinum are one of those dev teams where it's either a super hit or a weird miss a lot of the time. And it seems to be kind of more misses than hits at the moment. Anyway, oh, Disruptor. Warhammer. Victory. Jesus Christ, Victory Boxing. There's actually a lot of games that I've played. Would you believe? Alright, let's go with Disruptor. I know Disruptor well. Seems the only thing Square Enix can make is the FF remakes. I've faith that Final Fantasy 16 will be good. But that's just because Yoshi P is looking after it. Yoshi P is pretty much the guy who turned around Final Fantasy 14 for them. So I have a feeling they'll be able to look after that, but otherwise I don't know anymore. There was a Warhammer in the PS1. I believe it's called Warhammer Shadow of the Horned Rat. And it is a real-time strategy game, and it's very difficult to play. Anyway, here's Disrupt, everybody. The star of episode 1 of Obscure and Forgotten PS1 games. And I believe Insomniac's first ever game. A very good first-person shooter that you should play. Don't know what level this is, though. I think it's actually kind of far into the game. Because it's giving you a lot of weird weapons. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's a pretty great game. Preview a level? Will it take me to a level? It'll show me a video of it. Alan Costin. Well, fella. Hope you're well and Merry Birthmas. Thank you very, very much, Alan. Great to see you, my friend. Thankfully, Nomura isn't involved in FF16, so no time travel shenanigans. Yeah, Yoshi P, like, I haven't played through all of Final Fantasy 14. I played through a lot of Final Fantasy 14, and the story writing in that game takes a while to get going, but it's like easily the best and most coherent Final Fantasy story in a long, long time. So the fact that, you know, that team, that side of the Square Enix is looking after Final Fantasy 16, and their music department's involved with it as well. I'm not going to have the highest hopes, but I have good hopes. I have a good feeling and good expectations. I'm not playing this, by the way, just in case you're wondering. This is live gameplay. Although that guy died quicker than I did, so that's not too bad. Yeah, Disruptor's very good. If you want to watch a review of it, first episode of Obscure and Forgotten PS1 games. And thankfully, it's becoming a lot more popular over the years. People are appreciating Disruptor for the good game that it is. Wonder if there's some Ratchet and Clank weapons that were inspired by what's in Disruptor. Probably. I mean, even back then, all the way back then, the weapons in Disruptor were pretty weird. So you can definitely see Insomniac's flair for odd weapon design back then. TSL Odemi, happy birthday, Seanson, Seanald. Seanald's a great name. Should have called myself Seanald. Seanald Seanson. Thank you very much. Do appreciate that. Anyway, this is Warhammer on the PS1. Yeah, alright, so have a look at what you're looking at here, okay? I think I've turned this on once before. And within about a minute of playing it, I was like, do you know what? I don't know if I have the head for this. I don't know if I have... I'll play a lot of stuff on the PS1, but I don't know if I can play this. Alright. Commence battle. Alright. Yeah. This is one of those Reload. This is one of those get the manual out games for sure. Oh god, they're firing at me, aren't they? They're up here somewhere. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Cycle through them. Go here. Please. Please move.
Yes, my lord.
Please move. Yeah, this is kind of the vibe I got when I played this briefly before. I was like, oh, maybe a Warhammer game. Little Warhammer real-time strategy will be fun. And I was like, no, I need to... I need to sit down and read through this manual very carefully. Oh, you know this manual was thick as fuck. And if it was a European manual as well, it would have had multiple languages in it, which means it would have been even thicker. Okay, there's a button to move. Alright, let's just see if we can bring this unit to fight somebody.
Yes, my lord.
If you can just do that, I think that'll be it. Oh, this guy's dead. Alright, here we go. Let's fight these guys.
Whoa.
What? Where'd that fuck come from? Why did that fuck come down?
Whoa.
Someone's been fucking around with magic. Alright, okay. Yeah. Alright, it's working. I think. I played another game. Oh dear. Oh god, the foot's got me. There's like a magic game on the PS1 as well. That I had a similar experience with when I first played. I've never been more confused. Alright, well this is a bit of a massacre. Just try to assume... When's the fire going upwards? That's because heat rises, Sean. Big dummy. Yeah, I hate when Trollfoot appears in my RTS games. That's when you know you're in trouble. Yeah. Right, so that was Warhammer. My recommendation to you is probably not to try it. But if you're gonna try it, read the whole manual. Read the whole manual before you play. Or you're gonna have a bad time. Seanson would rather stream than defend the ROH tag titles tonight with Cash Wheeler. It's fun. Yeah, final battles tonight. I don't know. I'm not arse watching final battle. I really like AEW, but I could care less about most of the storylines with ROH at the moment. That's my wrestling knowledge out of the way. Yeah, that was the time where, like, you'd want, if you bought a Magic the Gathering game, you're like, cool, it's going to be a nice card game. It's not a nice card game. It's very complicated. Very complicated real-time strategy game. Anyway, here's Victory Boxing 97, which I think in the odd lineage of Victory Boxing games is the second one. No, I think it's actually the third one. I can't even remember. Oh, it's the double dog collar match happened already? I'd say it was a banger. Look, I don't think the Briscoes... I don't think the Briscoes and FTR are capable of having a bad match. I'm sure it's very good. I'm sure it's like match of the year contender. Anyway, let's play some Victory Boxing. I think this is the third game in the series. I've literally, my last videos where I talked about all the Victory Boxing games, I already don't remember the order or lineage of them all. Maybe I should watch my own stuff. But we're going to try our best to do it. You know, I think if you were to play any of the RTS games from that generation, things like Command and Conquer and things like StarCraft were at least done with probably the kind of care you'd need to get them working A-okay. Those like bigger kind of unit-based ones, especially that Warhammer game, really complicated. Okay. Okay. Why can't I move? Please, sir, let me move. I can't move. Alright. Yeah, the buttons are not... Something's not working for me here. I can't do stuff. I just can't see the move. Yeah, I'm just getting battered here by Peter Grunner. Yeah, I don't know. Normally this is meant to be just a really like simple little boxing game. You got punches for straights, punches for like hooks and stuff. As you can see, it's very riveting. I will give Funky Boxers one thing though. Funky Boxers was a lot more fun. I did quite like Funky Boxers. Yeah. Alright, now remember, this is actually the second Victory Boxing game. I just don't know why the buttons... They're either like delayed or not what I expect them to be. It's impressive how much I'm taking these shots though. Well then. Well, we've got one more game to play then. We've got a game called Onside. I should watch AEW. I only know of the Undertale thing. Oh yeah, the weird Kenny Omega Undertale opening. Yeah, I keep up with wrestling a little bit. I basically just watch like online videos that like inform me what's going on, and then I try to watch a bit of AEW on a Wednesday night if I can. But it's hard to keep up with wrestling. There's so much wrestling. There's so much. If you think video games are like stressful and always happening, wrestling is twice as stressful and always happening. Think Ron, is that Finky Ron? FNK Ron? I'm sure I said your name terribly, but thank you so much for the happy birthday. Really do appreciate it. There was a lot of wrestling. I used to just go to like, there were these shows called OTT back in Ireland, which was like the Irish indie promotion. Used to get a lot of good people in. We used to just go to those all the time, but look at this menu. You know this is going to be good. Oh dear, look at this. German League, Italian League, English League. Can we play as... Who will we play as? Let's play as Newcastle. Let's play as Newcastle for the Shearer fans out there. for the northern crew. Yeah, OTT kind of fell off the map mildly for a couple of reasons we won't get into. Yo, Makeup Era, thank you very, very much, my man. Happy Life Day, Chewy. That's terrible, Chewy, probably. Alright, so what is the expectations of... Oh, dear. Well, that wasn't great. So I don't know if it's just the camera angle. I get kind of Sensi soccer vibes off this.
5 minutes into the first half. 1-0.
But you can rest assured I did not know what I'm doing. Okay, alright, let's just see if I can just run it into the... Nope. I've never been really good at these
So, 10 minutes into
football games that play with this kind of vertical angle. I'm like super used to like FIFA, ISS, Pro Evo, you know. What's the shoot button? Is it circle? Is it square? It's got legit McDonald's and a Sidewinder controller advertisements going. What's the real deal? All right, let's go for a shot. No. Yeah, I've always been very bad at sensible soccer and any other similar style soccer games.
2-0.
As you can see. Onside, proving that World Cup Italia 90 for the Mega Drive is still the best football game. I'm also very bad at that, would you believe? Well. This is going to be a great way to end the stream. Alright. Circle. Okay, circle's lob pass. Finally a save. Oh. I'm going to score. I've got to score.
Good save.
I haven't played Judgment, but I have played Like a Dragon. Just walked it in. That's classic Shearer. That's classic Shearer. You are correct. I do really like fighting Vipers. One of my favorite things about all those, you know, Yakuza and Judgment and stuff is just the care and attention to detail that they put into the old Sega arcades. There's a really great game in Judgment, like a motorbike game called Motor Rage. I don't know if you had a chance to play that one. Yeah, when in doubt, just run into the goal.
So
whatever works for you, you know?
of the first half remaining.
Yeah, fighting Vipers is really cool. It's just like Virtua Fighter, but with, you know, walls and breakable armor pieces, which is fun. But if you can play Motor Raid, which is the weird apocalyptic motorbike game, I love that one. That's a favorite of mine.
And there's the halftime whistle.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, if I'm a Virtua Fighter guy and I'm a Fighting Vipers kind of guy, my heart really does lie with Fighters Mega Mix, which is, you know, not just a combination of the two, but lets you fight as a giant inflatable bear and Pepsi Man, which is, you know, ideal in almost every circumstance. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, it's Moto Raid. Probably sounds like I'm saying Motor Rage. Moto Raid. It's like an old cab conversion that Sega used to have for Manx TT. I don't know why I know all this shit. But it's really great. It's really good. It's like Road Rash in the future, but if Sega made it. Come on, sure. We're gonna level the playing field here. I'm gonna start using football terms like I know what I'm talking about. Level the playing field. Past. Oh no. I can't even pretend. I've been watching the World Cup a bit though. If there was ever a time of the year to watch a bit of football, Oh, look at this. Almost looked like I knew what I was doing there. Remember, it's not about how good you are playing games. It's about how good you are at making yourself look like you know what you're doing. See, that's the thing about Arsenal. They always try to walk it in. Terrible. But yeah, Like a Dragon is amazing. I knew I was gonna like a turn-based Yakuza. I knew from the second... Look at this guy. He walked it in. He's making a mockery of me. Yeah, I knew from the second they announced there was going to be a turn-based role-playing Yakuza game, I was going to like it. But I didn't think... I wasn't quite so sure they'd knock it out at the park as well as they did. And now I literally cannot wait until the next one comes out. But Ishin is also going to be pretty great too. I never thought they were going to bring that game out in the West. It'd been so long. But I'm glad they're doing it. Long story short, if you've never played the Yakuza series, you should pick up Yakuza 0. Treat yourself to a nice 20-30 hours of game time. You deserve it. Is McDonald's the final boss? In my life, McDonald's is always the final boss. Thanks to my mildly crippling McDonald's addiction. It's my own fault for living so close to so many different McDonald's. Oh dear.
Gets it clear.
You know what? The more I play this, the less I hate it. Not that I ever hate it, but I feel like I'm... Alright, shot. Oh yeah, I think I'm getting the hang of it. It could be good. It could be fun.
And just 5 minutes to go.
If we're talking Road Rash, I have to mention Road Redemption, which is like a modern take on Road Rash, and it's got guns, and Shovel Knight shows up.
And that's a really good save.
Doc Lock, I'm a big Road Redemption fan. I think I picked it up when it was in like early access on the PC years ago. And I wouldn't really think like a roguelike motorbike game would be up my alley, but surprisingly it's really great. So if you like Road Rash roguelikes, Road Redemption is a lot of fun, and it's usually very cheap, and it's on pretty much everything these days, I'd imagine. So check that one out. It's got a good soundtrack too, and it's really stupid, and like our good friend Doc Lock said, Shovel Knight tends to show up every now and then, which is a lot of fun. He plays Ronald McDonald and Mugen. That's what I should just do Mugen streams, or we should just stream Salty Bets and watch that. I don't know if any of you guys watch Salty Bets. Salty Bets is the greatest stream in all the land. The Dragon engine is not meant for JRPGs and visually struggles with battle perspective and pathfinding, but that kind of goes into the background because character's good. Yeah, the characters are too great. It's a bit of a weird one that they attempted to do it, but I think they did pretty good, all things considered. Okie dokie, guys. Well, that was my birthday / demo stream. A bit messy, a bit unorganized. There was a bit where I spilled a can of beer all over myself. That was fun. The cats did appear. Well, one of the cats appeared. Luna's right out there, but she's like out of camera view, so I can't show her to you. I could pick her up and bring her over, but I don't know if she'd like that. I'll give it a try. It might be worth it. It might be worth it. If I don't come back with a cat, I'll let you know that she did not appreciate this. She did not want to get picked up, but she's saying hello anyway. No. Right. Well, there's a mild glimpse of her there, so maybe that'll do. Thank you, how old did we turn? What birthday are you? I am 32 years young. 32. I could try saying 30. 30? Nah, it's not working for me. There are people out there who think that I put on the awkward H noises. I assure you, it is very difficult for me. Very, very difficult for me to add a H into anything. It's very, very tough. Justin Eaton, thank you so much, my man. Really appreciate that. I really want... Yeah, a lot of the issues that I have with this cool old PlayStation music is that it's really hard to find like a good uncompressed raw version of the original, and that's true for a lot of PlayStation songs as well. But this demo music as well, I'm sure it exists out there somewhere, like a chunky FLAC. Maybe one day, you never know. Anyway, let's close this off and swap over to the cam. Whew, dearie me. 32. Jackachiki, hello cat, happy birthday Sean. Oh, lovely bit of Welsh there. I wish I could. I'm not even going to attempt to say it, but thank you. I really do appreciate that. And I finished the video game. I missed the whole stream, but happy birthday, chum. My man, thank you so much for stopping in at any point. Really do appreciate that. I'm probably saying thank you faster than the chat things are coming in, but I'm seeing them in the corner. Also, I want to give a big congratulations to I Finished the Video Game for finishing his mammoth, absolutely insane Castlevania retrospective, over 7 hours long, which the idea or the thought of making a video that long after making a video like that's half that length, I don't even want to I don't even want to think of the work that went into that. But it's an amazing video. It's incredibly well done. It's gonna be a massive hit. It already is a massive hit, and well done, everybody. Watch it if you like 7-hour videos covering every Castlevania game, which you should. It's great. Make sure to check that shit out. It's insane. Nighttime, love your channel so much. Thank you so much, you absolute sweetheart. Really appreciate it. Stick it in a CD player. I wish all tracks ran like that, but those demo discs, they don't have the music there some of the time. They might do. PSX Game Memories, cheers Sean, great stream. Thank you so much for stopping by, really appreciate it. I'm still watching the retrospective. I watched that retrospective in one sitting because I was trapped in bed and couldn't go anywhere because of my stupid back. But you know, if you're going to be trapped in bed, you might as well go for it. 33 will probably be a nightmare for you. Jesus, man. Do you know it's worse because I'm in the UK, right? If I was back in Ireland and I said I was... In fact, my entire 30s are going to be pretty rough for me. If I was back in Ireland, nobody would bat an eyelid. Over here, it's like, you're 30 what? 30 what? Tree? What a weird way to say that. Might drop an essay after, who knows. And there's a lot of Castlevania. There's some crazy man with a 20-hour Skyrim retrospective. Alright, 20 hours might be... I don't, like, I've probably... I think 10 hours is the max I could probably do one sitting for it. But you never know. Seanson, more like Chad Chanson. I wish. There's more Chads out there than I am. I'm just a simple man in a hat with some cats. Ronan K, happy birthday. Thanks for the stream. What advice would you give a 28-year-old who missed out on his early 20s trying to recapture his youth? Whew, that's a tough one. Who missed out on his early 20s trying to recapture his youth. It's hard to say. Whenever it comes to like kind of recapturing your youth, I think always go back to the point that has the best memories for you or the happiest memories for you. Like for me, it's always going to be like mid-90s, early 2000s. Like I have a lot of nostalgia for certain parts of my life, but like I always kind of veer into the stuff where, you know, I think I had the most innocence, the most happiness with it, whether it's like the TV shows that I watched or the games that I played or the music that I listened to, or even old pieces of tech that were really cool, you know? I've recently gotten to getting back into VHS tapes and old manga and anime videos and putting old mixes of songs I like onto mini disc, you know, so I can listen to them, you know? So just go back to the stuff that you liked and maybe discover new stuff that you always wanted to try from that era, you know? Maybe you're like me and you wanted to watch Vampire Hunter D on VHS. Well, now you can. It's the future. Everything is possible as long as you have money and space. Which is something not everybody has. But yeah, just go back to the time that made you happiness and branch out the happiest and branch out from there, you know? That's all you got to do. You'll figure it out. He doesn't know when to stop. Gotta watch that Skyrim video. There's an 8-hour Barman series video that's worth checking out too. I watched that one. That's actually a pretty good video. I don't know if that guy... I felt like that guy was making... like it was like his first attempt to make a super long video, I think. But I think he did a pretty good job with it. There's a lot of Barman games. that's what I gained from that one. Barman video is really good. I don't know who made it. Don't know the guy's name. But it's a great video. And it's another huge and impressive effort. Impressive effort. Okie dokie, guys. Well, look, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been a lot of fun. I'm going to do a bit more of these. I'm probably going to play through just a singular game this time around, which will hopefully be a bit more, you know, straightforward and less messy. But I had fun anyway. Do appreciate it. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much for stopping by. It's great to hear from you all. Appreciate the birthday wishes. Appreciate the highs. Appreciate you asking if my real name is Seanson a lot. Which, just to check again, it is not. It is not my real name, but my real name is Sean. And it is not a Mulchat Doma shirt. It is a apple seed. Apple seed, everybody. I love apple seed. Play through a crap game. I might ask if people want to see me play. I was thinking about playing through Virus. If people want to see me play through Virus in one go, I'd say Pax Corpus, but I don't think I'd actually make it to the end of the stream. I don't know if I want to play through that awful level in Pax Corpus again. But you never know. There's always a cryo game around the corner. Your name is Or Kelly in real life. You know, there's a lot of people who have the surname Kelly in Ireland. Ronan Kelly. There's definitely law. Anyway, guys, I'm going to head off for the night. Thank you so much again. Appreciate you all stopping by. Have a wonderful weekend. And hopefully I'll have whatever that weird Christmas video that I'm meant to have out. That'll be out soon. Hopefully that's good. Anyway, thanks, guys. I'll talk